Question number 26. Current through CD, A, B, C, D, they have given. To see here, 8 to 25 Wheatstone bridge, the galvanometer has no deflection, no problem. They want currents through CD. See here, upward, this is 2.1 ampere, 8 plus 2, here 10, here 25. If galvanometer has no current, the 2.1 ampere current will distribute into this, the DC, CD. So CD means this arm, ADC arm, same current will be there. If you want to find the current here, so I is equal to what? I dash is equal to what? Total current, ठीक है, divided by reciprocal, R upon opposite arm upon total sum R1 plus R2. If you want I1, so here R2 upon R1 plus R2 mean 2.1 multiplied by R2 mean 10. 10 upon 10 plus 25, this is 35. So 5 7 ja, 5 2 ja, 7 3 ja, so that will be the 0.6 ampere. So current through this branch 0.6. If they have asked this branch, 1.5. So you can see here in question number 26, B option will be the correct option. 27, potentiometer null point, 140 cm, voltage of cell is 1.2. 210, what will be the voltage? See here, E2 upon E1 is equal to L2 upon L1. So simply E2 upon 1.2, L2 upon L1, 210 upon 140. So E2 is equal to 1.2 into 3, 7 2 here. So that is 1.8. So question number 27, very simple. E2 upon E1 is equal to L1 upon L2, L2 upon L1, so 1.8. So you can see 27 option will be C. Just here, 28 question, very interesting. Internal resistance they want. Balance point 200 cm, shunt resistance R1. Balance point 3 meter, shunt resistance is R2. So see here, when shunt resistance we have applied, okay, so balance point will give the potential difference, potential drop. So V is equal to what? IR. R is shunt resistance and I is equal to what? E upon R plus R, internal resistance. So we can see here, if V1 we have taken, so this is R1. If V2 you have taken, so that will be the E R2 upon R2 plus R. So you can see here, V1 upon V2 is equal to what? V1 upon V2, that is L1 upon L2. L1 upon L2. Here E cancel, so that one R1 upon R2. And it will go up R2 plus R upon R1 plus R. So this will be the relation. So you can see here, L1 upon L2, 200 upon 300 centimeter, mean 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is equal to R1 upon R2, 5 by 10, 10 plus R upon 5 plus R. 5 2s are 10, 4 by 3, 10 plus R, 5 plus R. Simplify this. So what happened? 4R plus 50, 20 is equal to 30 plus R, 3R. So R is equal to 10. So internal resistance in 28th question, that will be the 10 ohm. The 10 ohm will be the, that is option is A. See here, question number 29. The reduction factor 2 ampere. Reduction factor they have given 2 ampere. Tangent galvanometer. What is charge circulating in tangent in 1 minute if deflection of needle is 45 degree? We can see here like that tangent galvanometer 45 both side. So they have given 45 mean total full deflection is there. So full deflection mean 29 question. Full deflection mean current will be 2 ampere. If it is 30 degree, so we have to I proportional to theta. But full deflection is here, so current will be 2 ampere. And time is they have given 1 minute. 1 minute mean 60 seconds. So what will be the charge circulating? So I into T. So that will be 120 coulomb. So question number 29, correct option is C. Question number 30. For cyclone, radius 64 accelerating, cyclone frequency they have given. So cyclone frequency and radius they have given. So what will be the maximum speed? To cyclone frequency, see here, T is equal to 2 pi r upon V. The frequency F is equal to 1 upon T, mean V upon 2 pi r. So cyclone frequency F is equal to what? V upon 2 pi r. So V is equal to what? 2 pi r, RF cyclone frequency. So they have given 3.14 R 64 cm. So 64 upon 100 and frequency 5 into 10 raised to 6. So multiply 5 2s are 10 to 31.4 64 10 raised to 4. Multiply this. So 6 3s are 18. About it will come 2000. That will be the 2 into 10 raised to 7. 2000 it will come. 6 3 is 18. So 60 into 3 about 1800 mean 2000. This will come to this will 2 into the maximum speed will be 2 into 10 raised to 7 meter per second. So for question number second 30 question, C option will be the correct one. See question number 31. Tangential force 0.25 Newton is applied 5 cm cube. 0.25 tangential forces. In shearing stress, shearing strain, tangential force, lower surface is fixed, upper surface free to move. So they are moving like that. So see here, in this situation, what happened? What will be the shearing stress? So shearing stress is equal to what? Shearing stress is equal to tangential force upon this area. The area upon which it acts. So area of one face of cube A square and side they have given 5 cm. So 5 centimeter if you are converting into meter, so this will becomes 0.05 to 0.05 area 0.05. So we can see here 5 and 500 upon 5. So in this question shearing stress is 100, mean D option. So question number 31, D option will be correct. Question number 32. Diameter in ratio 1/2. Length 3/4. Young's modulus 2/3. Same stretching force is there. To elongation ratio del L1 upon del L2. What we know? Force per unit area stress is equal to Young's modulus into strain. Strain means del L upon L. We can see here del L is equal to what? तो del L is equal to F upon A L y. तो see here, F is same, तो del L1 upon del L2, and area is equal to 5 pi r square. Here we can see force is same, F cancel out, तो L1 upon L2 inversely proportional to r square, so that is r2 upon r1 square, and inversely proportional to y2 upon y1. So put all L1 upon L2, this is 3 by 4, r2 upon r1, so d1 upon d2 reciprocal, r1 upon r2 is equal to diameter ratio, so r2 upon r1 to mean 2 by 1 square, and y2 upon y1 upon y2 2 by 3, reciprocal 3 by 2. So 2 4 cancel, 3 3s are 9, so 9 by 2. So del L1 upon del L2 is 9 by 2 means 4.5. So 32 C option will be the correct one. Question number 33. We can write on paper because of surface tension, adhesive, cohesive, viscosity. So adhesive force is the force between two different molecules. So here molecule of chalk or pen and molecule of paper. So different molecules. So that's why adhesive force will be there. So question number 33, correct option will be B, adhesive force. Adhesive force. Question number 34. We dip capillary tube, different radii, water rises to different height. The relation between H and R. So see here, H is equal to what? 2t cos theta upon R rho g. So H is inversely proportional to R. Or you can say HR is equal to 2t cos theta upon rho g. If liquid does not change, density does not change, surface tension same, so this will be the constant. So here what we will see, HR is constant, so 34D option will be the correct one. So for 34D option will be the correct. 35, 2 ampere core solenoid length, 2 ampere length is L, number of turns is 10 raised to 3 plus density inside solenoid. Flux density mean flux per unit volume. The flux density mean flux upon area. So flux upon area phi upon A, that is magnetic field induction B. So B is equal to what? Mu naught Ni. Mu naught Ni. Mu naught is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7. N, number of turns per unit length. So 10 raised to 3, length is 1 meter and I is 2. So that is 8 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 Tesla. So here we can see 10 raised to minus 7, then minus 4. So we can see here 35 question, B option will be the correct one. Question number 36. They have given current sensitivity CS. So CS is equal to theta upon I. They have given 2 division per microampere. So micro if you will convert to 2, 10 raised to minus 6. ऊपर जाएगा 10 raised to 6 division per ampere. This is CS. They want resistance, they have given voltage sensitivity. So Vs is equal to theta upon V, और theta upon V का मतलब IR या 1 upon R, theta upon I is equal to CS. Here we can say CS upon R, Vs is equal to CS upon R. Current sensitivity divided by resistance. So current sensitivity is 2 into 10 raised to 6 divided by 100. So that is 2 into 10 raised to 4. So 2 into 10 raised to 4 will be the correct option. So here correct option will be 2 into 10 raised to 4, that is 36. Correct option will be C. Here we can see question number 36 is C option. To see question number 37, they have given true value of angle of dip is 60 degree. Operant angle when magnetic needle is rotated through 30 from magnetic meridian at same place. So theta they have given 30 to 60. So what we know? True. Our operant is equal to operant angle of dip is equal to true divided by angle of meridian from the true meridian. So what happened here? Tan 60 true they have given, cos theta cos 30. So tan 60 is equal to root 3 divided by cos 60 root 3 by 2. So that is 2. So tan inverse 2. Here in question number 37, A option will be the correct one. See here, what is the relation between operant and true? So actual what are happening? Tan operant is equal to what? BV upon actual vertical component is same everywhere. So BV horizontal component will be what? BH. So in term of theta, this is BH cos theta. So VV upon BH, that is tan true angle of dip upon cos theta. So this is the relation. By this relation, we can find operant angle of dip. 38 bar magnet M is bent in the form of quadrant of a circular arc. Suppose a bar magnet. This is the bar magnet of length L. This convert in the quadrant arc. In the form of quadrant arc. So what about the bar magnet moment M is bent in the form of quadrant of a circular arc. So quadrant of circular arc we can see here. So this we can take quadrant. This will be the quadrant. This is the quadrant. Quadrant circular arc. Only this. L is converted into this form. So what will be the new magnetic moment? So see here, suppose M is magnetic moment of bar magnet and their strength. Pole strength is plus M and minus M. So M is equal to what? M into L. Pole strength into. So pole strength will not change. Only this distance will be the changing. What will be this distance? If radius is R. So what will be the length of this? From here to here. We have to find in the terms of L. L is length. Relation between R and L. Find and we can convert into. So M is equal to what? New magnetic moment is equal to M into this length. This length is suppose X. So what is the relation between X and L? Find relation between X and L. So see here. X is equal to RR. So this is R root 2. First thing. And total 2 pi R. 2 pi R is equal to quadrant is here. So pi R by 2. Pi R by 2 is equal to this length L. So R is equal to 2L upon pi. Here if you are putting, so X is equal to 2L root 2 upon pi. x we are putting here, so m is equal to 2l root 2 upon pi, and ml is equal to capital M. The new magnetic moment is m 2 root 2 upon pi. Question number 38, B option will be the correct one. See here, rod form, what I have shown, pole strength I have taken M, magnetic moment M into L, converted into quadrant form, so M into the distance between end is x, so x we have to convert in the form of L, so what, x is equal to r root 2 and pi r by 2, quadrant is equal to L, so r is equal to 2L upon pi, put here, so m 2 root 2 upon pi. Question number 39, amplitude of wave. Amplitude is what? Under root a square plus b square. So 1 upon under root a square plus 1 upon under root b square. So that is ab a plus b. So question number 39, D option will be the correct one. 40, lambda 1, lambda 2 and velocity. We expect the beats per second. So frequency n1 is equal to 330 upon 5 v upon lambda. So 66, n2 frequency 330 upon 5.5. This is 60. So beats n1 minus n2. So 66 minus, this will be the 6 beat. So number of beats per second will be 6. 40, B option will be the correct one.